Hey guys, it's me, FreddyPop Collector, and welcome to the final part of ridiculously overpriced FNAF merchandise. Yesterday I ran a poll asking you guys which one of the next 4 videos I have planned you guys wanted to see first. And this video won by an overwhelming percentage, and honestly it's probably about time I put this series to rest. Part 1 was uploaded in May, Part 2 and 3 was in July, and now we're in September, so I think it's about time I finish out this series. As I'm sure anyone who buys FNAF merchandise knows, FNAF merch is pretty expensive. Granted, the newer stuff like the Security Breach merch and the Fazbear Fright books are pretty appropriately priced. With some of the older stuff, it's insane. So with the introduction out of the way, let's get into the final part of ridiculously overpriced FNAF merchandise. The first thing we're going to be taking a look at is a Jacko Chica action figure, a GameStop exclusive released back in 2016. This is personally one of my favorite FNAF action figures. I wish it glowed like the other Jacko Chica and Jacko Bonnie merch like the Mystery Mini and Pops, but hey, I still think it looks really cool. At the end of the day though, it is just a recolor of Nightmare Chica, but at least Funko took the time to carve out the eyes unlike Lolbit's eyebrows and Golden Freddy's eyelids. So if I had to guess the price, I'd say about $130, which is outrageous for an action figure, but apparently with FNAF things can get crazy, so I'd say $140 or $150. Now we're going to be taking a look at the Shadow Bonnie Mystery Mini. Not the Hot Topic exclusive one we looked at in episode 1 of this series, but the re-release that they decided to remake back in 2018 in the sister location in Twisted Ones wave. This was also a GameStop exclusive. As far as price goes, I'd say anywhere from $50 to $80. Mystery Minis seem to be a mixed box because sometimes you'll find a really rare one for really cheap, and sometimes you'll find a really common one for an outrageous price. Would you look at that, this seems to be one of those cases. Nothing like paying $100 for a little piece of plastic that you probably will break or either forget about in a year's time. Next up is something from McFarlane Toys. Listen, McFarlane's FNAF products are some of the best out there, but since they're only in stores for such a limited time and such limited quantities are made, they're really expensive. Today's McFarlane set on the chopping block is the Scooping Room. This set was released back in the winter of 2018. It retailed for about $20 and it was available for about 6 months. So if I had to guess the price, I'd say about $180. Now at first that sounds way too much, but this is McFarlane first of all, and second of all, just because it's recent doesn't mean it's going to be cheaper than the rest. Ennard's also one of the most popular FNAF characters, so I'd say this set sold really well, so maybe even more, maybe even close to 200. 250, yes, 250, how could I be so dumb? 250. That's so appropriate. Is that an NIB logo I see? New in box? Thanks, seller. I know I'm gonna keep this in the box. Not like it's a construction set or anything. No. What's that? Twisted Bonnie's next. What? I swear, if this plush is over 40, I'm... Sorry, I just needed a minute to process that. Twisted Bonnie is $70. So for the price of this plush, do you know what you could buy? You could buy a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox, or a PS4 game from GameStop. Wrap your head around that for a second. You know, I'm kind of sick of hunting on eBay. Let's go to a different website. How about Amazon? I know Amazon's prices are typically a lot more unreasonable, but at this point I'm just doing it out of curiosity. Let's look at something really old, like the Springtrap Funko Pop. This pop was a part of the original Funko wave, and it's honestly one of the most common I've seen. So if I had to guess the price, I'd say about $69,420. At first that number may seem very specific, but doing some quick calculations and coming up with a quick lie, I've come to terms that that's definitely the most reasonable price. Would you look at that? What would be a good one to end on, or a little fun time? Oh, Nightmare Bonnie. His action figure was pretty okay, part of Wave 2, along with Jacko Chica. And that's gonna wrap out the final part to ridiculously overpriced FNAF merchandise. Honestly, I'm kind of sad to see this series go, but honestly, I think it's about time. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as I did making it. Tomorrow's video is gonna be either a top 10 or fixing FNAF 3, just depending on how much time I have. But with all that being said, that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me in the comments what you guys thought about this series, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.